Well, hello, kids. I hope everybody's been really good this year. And welcome, moms and dads. And Santa is here to read a couple of books for you. This first book I'm going to read, it's called One Wild Christmas, one of my favorites. And it's by Nicholas Oldland. There once was a bear, a moose, and a beaver whose very favorite time of year was Christmas. I don't know why. That's my favorite time, too. On their first Christmas Eve together, the three friends were busy preparing food, hanging stockings, putting up lights, and wrapping presents. Everything had to be done to perfection. Take a look at all of the activity going on here. Wow, lots of preparing for Christmas. I thought you were getting the tree. But when they turned their attention to trimming the Christmas tree, they realized, oh my goodness, they'd forgotten the most important decoration of all, the tree. Quickly, the moose and the beaver rushed out into the forest, and the bear followed close behind. First, they came across a maple tree. The moose looked and said, oh my goodness, that's way too small. Next, they saw a birch tree. Oh, that one is too white. Then they climbed into a towering cedar tree. The bear said, oh my goodness, this one is too big. None were quite right. Look at those trees they're looking at. Holy smokes. They finally found one. Now that's a beautiful tree. It was a pine tree. Take a look. I think that's a beautiful tree. But to the bear's horror, the beaver went to chop down the tree. The bear loved all things, especially trees, and this was the most beautiful tree he had ever seen. No, beaver, don't chop down the tree. The three friends had a big problem. There was no way the bear would let the beaver and the moose harm the tree. And the beaver and the moose were not about to let the bear get in the way of their perfect Christmas tree. It was a short argument. The moose and the beaver were no match for the bear's strength. That bear did not want that tree cut down. The bear was happy, the tree was safe, but he worried that his love of trees might ruin their Christmas. Then he had an idea. I wonder what he's going to think of. The bear grabbed his sled and raced home. There's the bear on the sled. Back at the cabin, the bear gathered all of the food, decorations, and presents, and carefully loaded everything onto his sled. Here comes the bear with everything. The bear's journey back proved a little more difficult. Oh my goodness, everything fell out of the sled. Look at this. Oh, I don't know what he's going to do. The moose and the beaver were relieved to see their friend, and as soon as they saw the sled loaded with presents, food, and Christmas decorations, they knew exactly what the bear had in mind. Together, the friends set up a table with all the food. They arranged their stockings and placed the presents under the tree. And when they were all done, they had a snowball fight. Look at that. They decorated the beautiful tree. At last, the bear, the moose, and the beaver were ready to celebrate. Not only did they agree that this was perfect and the tree was perfect, but that it was also a perfect Christmas. I love that book. It has such a happy ending.